Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde. So we have a big day ahead of us. So j'attends pour qu'il y ait plus de monde. Bonjour tout le monde. J'espère que ça va bien. Oh yes, I said I was going to show you those watercolors dry today. They really are nice and shimmery. Okay? So, firstly, comme je ne peux pas laisser mon encre qui était ici sur mon tapis, donc j'ai pris un autre papier puis j'ai ramassé toutes les couleurs. Puis c'est fun parce qu'on a beaucoup de brun, mais en regarder plus proche, on voit le vert, le jaune, le rouge, puis même le métallique. So this was all of that was left on the mat yesterday. So I just grabbed whatever paper was close to me and I just kind of picked it up. And I just love how it came out. I don't know. You know me, I'm loving watercolors for some reason. And I just have fun playing. Voilà le bonhomme. Here's our little snowman we did. And you can see how that blue sparkles on there. Okay. Il est vraiment sparkly. Puis même ceux-là que j'ai mis beaucoup d'eau, c'est plus dur à voir, mais ce que j'aime, c'est les sparkles sont ici puis là. Donc, ça regarde comme on a... C'est une stratégie. It looks like it was my strategy to do that, okay? So, I look like a real professional watercolor artist, which makes me laugh. Okay. Ooh, and I left my brush in there. Don't leave your brushes in water for too long. All right. The other thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is a bunch of you have been calling me about the Art by Marlene calendar. Je ne sais pas si vous avez vu que Art by Marlene, elle sort un nouveau calendrier cette année pour l'année 2021. For those of you who remember, last year, I opened it with you. So every day we opened our Advent calendar. This year, it is supposed to be an Advent calendar like on steroids. Donc, ça dit que il va avoir pas juste les petits ronds comme l'an passé. Il va avoir beaucoup plus de produits dedans. Donc, des différents. Okay? So, this one is supposed to be amazing. It is supposed to have so many different things in it. So all of you who said to me through the month of December, you kept saying, well, can I still order one? Oh, I wish I ordered one. Well, don't miss out this time because really, now it's gone up in price. I'm telling you right off the bat. But they promise that there are dies, papers, stamps, like it's just full of everything, okay? Le calendrier va être 84 et 95, okay? So it is going to be, Nancy, don't forget this, the Art by Marlene Advent Calendar. It is going to be $84.95, okay? We are going to put it up for pre-order on the website. Mais j'ai comme presque 100 qui s'en vient. OK? Donc, même si ce n'est pas dans ton budget au moment, aussitôt que c'est dans ton budget, tu vas aller le acheter. OK? So, we are going to put it up for pre-order. But just keep an eye on it. If it's not in your budget right now, I totally get it. Believe me, it really is tough to buy it all now. But I just wanted to put it out there because people are calling me and saying, don't forget me and everything. Et comme ça, vous pouvez le réserver toi-même. Okay? So it will go up on the website as a pre-order. Donc, en attente vers le fin de Octobre, okay? So it won't be here till the end of October. But last year, they sold out so quickly for the company that it's usually a one and done. Donc, ça dit qu'on va le recevoir une fois seulement. J'ai commandé plus que 80, donc j'en ai beaucoup qui s'en viennent. Yes, it is more expensive than last year. So last year it was $60 et on avait dans chaque porte, on avait un petit rond étampe en motif. Ce fois-ci, elle a promis qu'il y a des dailles, il y a des étampes et normalement, c'est pas au sujet de Noël parce qu'elle sait ça c'est une saison très courte. So, she usually says it's not going to be all Christmassy. Last year, there was nothing Christmas. I'm talking about the Art by Marlene calendar, Karen. Marlene went and announced it a little while ago. So people have been calling me and they have been asking me, you know, when I'm going to get it, put me on the list. It is more expensive this year. It's going to be $84.95, but Marlene and the company have promised that it is an advent calendar on steroids. So it is not going to be just 25 little round stamps like last year. It's going to be full of all sorts of products, okay? Donc, on ne sait pas ce qu'on va avoir chaque jour. Donc, le calendrier de Marlène, tu vas le voir avec une petite description sur notre site tantôt. Comme j'ai dit, vous pouvez le précommander tout de suite, mais si c'est vraiment pas dans ton budget au moment, ne t'inquiète pas, j'ai un 80 qui s'en vient. Donc, si c'est pas le bon moment pour vous, juste garde le site, puis quand tu es prête, tu vas le réserver. Okay? Yes, you're going to be able to order it on the site. We were looking at a way that you could give a deposit, but it's just going to confuse things. So that's why I'm saying, for those of you who want to just get it out of the way, pay for it and forget about it until it gets here, you'll be able to do that. But if it's really not the time for you to spend that kind of money, I get it. Just keep an eye on it. I really have a lot coming in. Okay? Donc, je pense pas qu'il va y avoir de trouble à les avoir, même si tu veux pas payer aujourd'hui puis tu veux l'acheter en 3 semaines. Je pense pas qu'il va y avoir des problèmes de tout. Okay? So, even if you don't want to buy it now and you want to pick it up in 3 or 4 weeks, I am pretty positive we will not have a problem. Okay? So, I really say don't miss out because a lot of you were disappointed last December. Okay? Si vous vous souvenez, quand moi j'ai ouvert les portes chaque jour, vous étiez tous un peu découragés que je ne peux pas avoir des autres. OK? Donc, à ce temps-là, maintenant, on va parler de LAVINIA. J'ai reçu, je vais dire, comme 50 à 75 modèles en stock. So we just got restock of all our LAVINIA. So I hope you know your stock of it because I'm going to go through it all now. Oh no, Maryse. But don't worry, there's lots. Okay, guys? Donc, voilà. I'm going to turn the camera and we're going to start with LAVINIA. Okay? So, et Jay l'a tout organisé par numéro. Donc, voilà, on a Jiminy, Cricket. OK? Sont pas dispendieux, sont tellement beaux. Check ton stock parce que ceux-là sont pas nécessairement nouveaux. OK? I did say LAVINIA, Julie. Donc, voilà. Ça, c'est Jiminy, Cricket. Ceux-là ici, un petit escargot, ça s'appelle Snail Mini. OK? This one is Mini Branch. Et je vous montre les numéros si c'est plus facile pour vous, pour ton stock puis tout ça. Donc, le 511. Ils commencent tous avec L-A-V. They all start with L-A-V. So this one is 511 and it's called Mini Branch. Then we have our little caterpillar. He has a name, Christopher. Christopher Mini, 504. Then we have Star Group Mini, 289. On a les petits champignons, Meadow Mushroom, 561. Un petit cocotte. And that is Mini Pine Cone, 624. Ça, c'est le Mini Feuille de Gui. Mini Holly, 510. Mini Leaf numéro 5. Mini Leaf 5, 512, 512. This one was very popular and sold out quickly. This is Mini Seed Head, 630, 630. Un petit papillon. So this one is called Flutterby Mini, 444, 444. This one is Mini Orbs, 595. This one is another Stars Mini, 152, une des plus originales de le début. This is the Mini Berry, 509. Ma bébite, my little bee, mon petit abeille, 132, 132.
I don't think so either.
Not much Western.
Not much Western, right?
250. No, 250. 588, 588, Fairy Lantern. Jay, there is horse stuff here, and there could be cowboy stuff on there. So it's near the top of the second rack. Excuse-moi tout le monde. Donc voilà. Stars 1 Mini, 211. Okay? And they're back double-sided. OK, maintenant, on va aller dans les plus gros. Et ceux-là, comme j'ai dit, Jay a mis en ordre. Donc, il aime que je le dérange pas. So, yeah, Pauline, we've pulled all of your special orders, so it's here aside for you. If you order it online, it's not a problem. You could just write as reserved, or you can come by here and pay for it as you wish. Okay, Fairy Couple, 029. Ça, c'est deux petites maisons. Ça s'appelle Fairy House, 030. 030, Fairy House. Love this one. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. Moon Fairy, 041, 041. Tree Scene. Okay, trees. Actually, no, this one's just trees. Sorry. 052, 52. This one is birds. 097, so 97. Okay. Then we have our Nigella Damascena. Okay, 119. I don't think I ever had those before. Je sais pas si on l'a eu déjà. Then her, I always like this one. So this is Flower Fairy, 123. And I just love her sitting on there and the mushroom. Okay? So this one is called Daydreaming Sill, 134, 134. Then we've got our fairy, dancing fairies, 136A, 136A. Not sure why, but it is. Then this is a fairy door, probably. Fairy door large, 141, 141. Then we have small pixies, 204, 204. I love this, okay? their little fairy wash line. Donc, fairy washing line 205, 205. And then I love that they dry their wings. Okay, ça c'est les ailes des fées. Wet wings 269, 269. Then this is another one of the doors called Hide and Seek 272. So if you've been looking to fill in any of your missing Lavinias, we've got you covered. Here we've got Dancing Till Dawn. Dancing Till Dawn 273, 273. This one, very popular. The fairy on the branch. This is called Tree Goddess Luna 283, 283. Okay, and then we've got Star Cluster 299, 299. Okay, then we have Fairy Pods 350, 350. Then we've got these bubbles 351, les bulles, bubbles. Then we've got hanging lanterns, 360, 360. I love all these little whimsical houses. So this one is called Harrietta's House. Et c'est 361, 361. Then we have this one here, which is Lily, 362. Then we have this one here, another house. C'est Freya's house, 365. Ça a l'air comme les dents de lion. So these are fairy dandelions, 373, 373. These might be lunar pods. Nope, fairy thistles. Fairy thistles. Et ça c'est 378, 378. Again, a popular one on that flower. Seeing is believing. Et ceux qui ont suivi le cours avec Denise, c'est ceux-là qu'elle a utilisé sur une de ses cartes, étaient magnifiques. So seeing is believing 380. For any of you who took Denise's Lavinia class, she used that one. It was very popular. Then we have moments like these, 385, 385. Here she's catching the little fluff from the dandelion. It's called Fairy Tale 389. This one should be Dancing Till Dawn. Nope, Fairy Chain Small. Fairy Chain Small, 392. A Fairy Chain Large. Et ça, c'est 393, 393. Okay, so those are all still in order. He'll be very happy. They're backwards, but they're still in order. Maintenant, we've got our little mice. I always think of 3 blind mice. C'est 3 woodland mice, mais ça me fait penser toujours à 3 souris aveugles. 3 blind mice. I don't know if that's how it translates. 402. Ça, c'est le chat Mooch. 404, 404. This is, I don't know if he's a wolf. I think he's a wolf. Or a fox. I could be wrong. 427, Fox 1. His name is Colonel. Then this one is 430/435. Jazz and Seb's house. Je ne sais pas si originalement ils étaient séparés. C'est comme ça qu'ils ont 2 numéros. Mais c'est 2 chiffres sur la même étampe. So I don't know if they used to be separate and that's why they have 2 numbers and now they're together. Then we have this beautiful, beautiful moon. So this is just called Moon, 431, 431. Then we have a school of fish. So it's called Shoal of Fish, 432, 432. Then we have these nice pebbles or stones. Stones, lave, 450, 450, and these are stones large. Then we have stones small, 457, stones small. I like that j'aime qu'elle tient le petit lanterne. So this one is Dragonfly Keepers, 461. J'aime son cheveu, là. It's called Twilight, 469, 469, and I just love her hair blowing. Then we have a couple of trees. So we have Fairy Fir Tree number 2, 477, 477. And then we have Fairy Fir Tree, 478. Normally 2 comes after 1. I don't know why they put 2 first. Then this one here is a large. Whimsical Wisps, 483, 483. And then we have smaller wisps. So this is small Whimsical Wisps, 493, 493. These are such pretty little fairies. These are the fairy foragers. Fairy foragers, 498, 498. Then we have this beautiful branch. It is called Snow Shrub, 501, 501. Then we have this beautiful branch. So this is Tree Branch, 506, 506. Then we have Rue, 515, 515. Elle est très populaire de le mettre suspendu de la branche. So she's very popular, and you hang her from the branch, even a branch with a fairy on it, like this one. This one's Raven, 516, 516 Raven. Then I've got this one here, which is Lunar Buds, 527, 527. Then we've got our Wallace family. I don't know, they have a name. 531, the Wallace family, 531. Then we've got more. So this is Starburst set, 545. Quand vous voyez 2 items comme ça, il y a 2 étampes séparées. So those are 2 separate stamps. Then we've got our little Flutterbees here. 556 Flutterbees. Et c'est toutes des petits papillons. It's all little butterflies. Then we've got our twin vines here, which are called Berry Leaves. 577, 577. So here we have Fairy Lantern set, 586, 586. Okay. Then we have Fairy Lantern en singulière, 587, 587. Then we've got our hanging one here, which is Luna Lights, 594, 594. Then we got this large escargot, a nice large snail, and he is Samuel, 605, 605, Samuel. Vel 8.
Both?
Mm-hmm. Voilà, on a un couple d'escargots, c'est Snail Set. Snail Set. Now we're getting into a little bit newer as we go into the 600s. Fairy Bonnet Set, 612. I like this one. J'aime les deux mini ensemble. So this is Twisted Vine Set, 613, mais c'est vraiment deux sortes de vim. So 2 vines. Then we have Lilium Set, Lilium. Et ça, c'est 654, 654. Then we have these little trees. It's called Small Trees, 663, 663. So this was a current release, this big toadstool. So it's called Fairy Toadstool, 671. Et maintenant, les souhaits, les sentiments sont nouveaux. So these are new, hope, happiness, and faith. 3 blessings, 673, 673. Free your inner creativity. Okay, free your inner creativity, which is good even if you're not a Lavinia fan. 674, et c'est creativity. Art from the heart. Okay. Art from the Heart, 676. Then we have With Love, Just for You, Birthday Wishes, or With Love and Sympathy. Donc, 4 souhaits. Donc, ça dit Heartfelt Verses, 677. And Art is a Story Waiting to be Told, also beautiful. Et ça s'appelle Story, 678, 678. It's called Story. Okay, then we got back in the Lavinia blenders. Okay, sont un bon format, puis sont très populaires. Et ceux de vous autres qui regardent Lavinia tout le temps, tu connais les blenders. So if you watch Lavinia and you watch Tracy from Lavinia, she uses the blenders quite a bit. So these are Lavinia's blenders, and I'd say they're about, I want to say about 1.75 inches. Okay, 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches. Et il y a 4 dans le paquet. Okay. Then Lavinia came out with a few mini printing presses. So these are gel plates. Okay. Donc, sont exclusifs pour Lavinia. Eux autres, ça c'est une carrée. Ça s'appelle Squarely. Et c'est, est-ce qu'il y a un code dessus? Il n'y a pas un code Lavinia, mais c'est le carré et je vais dire que ça a l'air comme une carré de 4 par 4, peut-être 4,5 par 4,5. So that looks about 4-inch squared or 4.5. I don't think it gets to 5. Then there's this oval, okay? So this is the oval. So create stunning backgrounds, ideal to use with Lavinia stamps and stencils. Donc ça c'est une ovale et je vais dire que ça c'est au moins 5 pouces de haut. Okay, I don't think it's 6 inches. Donc 5 écarts. So that's a nice oval size. And then there's this oblong. Donc ça c'est elliptical. Et ceux-là, ça s'appelle oblong instead of oblong. And this one is definitely 7.5 inches long. Okay? Donc ça, c'est les gel plates. Sont faits exclusifs pour Lavinia. Then we have 3 leaf stencils. No, 2 leaf and a flower, I guess. Donc ça, c'est leur masque. Il s'appelle ça Tall Leaf Mask, Stencil 027, Stencil 027. Then they have this funky floral, and it would fit on their gel plate. Donc ça c'est Flower Mask, ST025. And I'm going to guess that this is ST026, but we'll check. And this one is Leaf Mask ST026. So those are their smaller masks, okay? Ceux-là, c'est maximum 4 pouces. Then they came out with these mega large mats, or stencils. Donc ceux-là, c'est, je vais dire que sont au moins 8 par 8, okay? So they're either 7 by 7 or 8 by 8. So here's one. And this one is Stencil 019. Ça s'appelle Posy. Then we have this one here. Okay. And this one is called Flower Petals 020. Then this one, 21, 021, is called Splendor. I'll show it to you again. Then we have this one that is called Abstract 022, ST022, 022 is called Abstract. Then we have these beautiful leaves. Okay. ST023, Fleury. I wonder if they want it to look like poinsettia petals. And ça, j'aime qu'il devient plus large. Donc, tu commences avec des mini, puis c'est comme un format qui agrandit à chaque niveau. So this one looks like it just gets bigger. So this is ST024, Charming. Okay, 024. Et ça, c'est tout de LAVINIA, OK, qui est venu. Leurs pinceaux sont hors de stock partout. So their brushes, they now brought out brushes. They are out of stock everywhere right now. Even when they emailed me that my order was ready to ship, I asked again, and he said they're still out of stock. And back to the Advent calendar, le calendrier de Marlène. Quand on met en ligne, j'apprécie tellement si vous pouvez commander en ligne, premièrement, et mettre seulement ça dans ton panier. C'est beaucoup plus facile pour nos précommandes si vous finissez votre commande avec juste le calendrier séparément. Okay? So, I would appreciate if you can put in if you're going to pre-order Marlene's calendar, don't include it in your order. Do a separate order just for that. It just makes it easier for us to keep everything separated for you guys. Okay? So all the Lavinia, some of it's already up. The rest is going to go up now. Jay's about to put it up. And besides that, I didn't even see what time it is. Oh, we still have time. So we still have a few minutes if you guys are encore disponible. I'm trying to evaluate a new product. So maybe you guys want to help me out. C'est aussi des produits qu'on utilise avec de l'eau, but a different company. Okay, so I'm going to pull that over. And so yesterday's watercolors that we were using, les aquarelles qu'on a utilisées hier, étaient de Brutus Monroe. Okay, je tourne la caméra encore. C'était celle de Brutus Monroe. Je l'attends d'avoir ceux-là en stock. But once we were talking about Brutus Monroe, don't forget their glazes. This chroma glaze here, le cuivre, quand tu le mets, c'est la couleur de ça. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and this is what it ends up like. So don't forget that, okay? Et sur la pailleté, encore, il a l'air laid quand on commence à utiliser. Tu le pars, puis tu reviens, puis c'est beau comme ça. So don't forget that this looks like very boring when you first put it on, and then when you walk away and come back, it is magnificent. So I really am liking their glazes. The only thing I would say has like that's a little, not negative, but a little is, I find that when you open the jar, because it kind of moves around in there, sometimes it's a little underwhelming how much you have in there. So, all right, let me put you guys here for a minute. You can see me as I'm preparing. So, here's what we're gonna try out. Indigo Blue. Ça, c'est une compagnie en UK aussi. Il fait des étampes très fun et élégant. Donc ça, c'est qu'est-ce qui est venu dans mon kit. Okay, so these are what I got in my kit. So lots of fun little minis, and then they have bigger ones, bigger stamps. They also have glitter flakes, just like so many other people. And their glue is called flitter glue. Okay, so flitter glue. But that's not what we're testing out today. Okay, because we've already seen flakes. Si tu te souviens plus, qu'est-ce qu'il a? Ça, c'est les flakes, les flocons, que we buffed. Donc, on a frotté dessus, puis tout ça. But what I want to try with you guys is their acrylic paints, their peinture acrylic, and their luscious mica powders. Okay, les poudres mica. What I liked about them is there are no fillers. Ça, c'est vraiment le mica avec juste un binder dedans. Okay, so you do want to use a little bit of water when you use them. So I'm going to take those out. Ça, c'est un autre style de leurs étampes. So this is another style of one of their stamps. So yes, I'll be going through all of that. They gave me some watercolor tags here. J'ai pas suivi le cours, j'avais pas le temps. Donc j'ai pensé que peut-être on peut le faire, pas le cours, mais on peut faire les tests ensemble. Okay? So I thought we could do a little testing together. So let's put you guys up here. And unfortunately, I'm not going to do it like I did yesterday because I know words are backwards for you, but I can't get a good judge of if you're seeing the projects. So I definitely want to try this. So we have paint and we have metallic powders. So metallic powders, she showed me, elle m'a montré les poudres, elle a mis dans une palette de Tim Holtz. Elle met un petit peu dans son palette pour qu'elle puisse le garder pour longtemps. Mais ce que j'ai trouvé intéressant, what I found very interesting, is she took her brush, okay, she put it in some water, and then she stuck it right in the bottle. She went like that, and she's not worried about the rest of the powder. Elle n'est pas concernée de mettre de l'eau directement dedans. So, I thought that was kind of cool, right? So, I'm going to take a little bit more, and we're going to mix it up. Et avec les poudres, first of all, can you see how luscious this is? That is what they call their powders. So, they really, really shimmer. Ils ont beaucoup de mica dedans. And you only need a little bit of water. Mais c'est à votre goût combien d'eau vous ajoutez. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our little snowman from yesterday, firstly, and let's paint on the white. Let's just kind of see. I'm going to do his nose in pink. All right? So that is one way to use pigment powders. Les pigments, vous pouvez aussi ajouter dans toutes tes pâtes pour les faire teinter. So any of your white or clear pastes, you can put them in there to tint it. But I hope you can see how shimmery that is, okay? So right away we can make our own paints with that. But another thing that people do, let's see it on the black first. On va vérifier sur le noir. J'ai presque certaine que ça va être beau. Je pense qu'elle a dit que vous pouvez même étamper avec les poudres. So you can see that black, the mica on the black, very, very pretty. Okay, so that's really nice. I've got a lot of it on my paintbrush. So we've got that. But the other thing that's fun to do is to take a clear stamping ink, like Versamark, même une colle. Vous pouvez faire ça avec un colle qui sèche tacky. But let's say I take my Versamark and let's just grab a little stamp. I have this stamp right here, just a little trailer. Trailer's not going to cut it for me. I'm going to grab a little papillon here. Voilà, j'ai un petit papillon. Je vais en mettre dans mon encre. Ça, c'est l'encre de Wow. Je trouve ça une bonne, c'est collant, puis tout ça. I'm using my very favorite acrylic block, my finger, because that's what it does. So you see, it's not exactly a good acrylic block. Je vais étamper. So I'm going to stamp just a little bit. So let's hope I got a good image there. And I'm going to do it on the white as well. Je vais le faire sur le petit étiquette blanc aussi. Juste pour voir la différence. Après ça, je vais prendre un pinceau sec. So I'm going to take a dry brush. And we're going to open up the few colors. Okay. Look at those beautiful colors, though. I mean, I hope you could see those. They are just so yummy. And I'm going to grab a small dry brush. Actually, it doesn't have to be small. Here, I'm going to just grab a dry brush. And I'm going to dip a little bit in there. So I've picked up probably more powder than I need. And I'm going to go across here with my powder. And I'm going to go across here with my powder. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the blue. And I'm going to go across here. And we'll look at it together in a minute. And I'm going to go across here. Oh, that's a lot to waste. That's too bad. I'm not going to waste that. I'm going to brush it off. And je vais l'ajouter de l'eau tantôt, puis I'll pick all that up. And then a little bit of the green. And I'm going to put that on our end here. And the green, pick it up over here, and we'll put it over here. Donc, j'ai mis du vert. So now, I'm going to put my powders aside for a moment. I'm just covering them because I don't want to spill them. Je veux pas que je mette tout sur mon tapis ici. And I'm gonna tap off. And I'm gonna take a brush that has no mica. Je check maintenant pour un pinceau que j'ai pas mis mon mica avec. Puis je vais juste enlever le extra. Okay? And we have a little stain there where I dropped the stamp. C'est parce que I dropped it, remember? Okay, so ça c'est sur blanc, les poudres. So you can see how yummy those are. Mais comme on n'a pas utilisé de l'eau, on a utilisé l'encre. Probablement, ça va être assez à cause que il y a un binder et c'était activé probablement par la poudre. Mais si vous n'êtes pas certaine, moi je suggère de faire juste un mist d'eau, mais in the air, okay? So I would pick it up in the air and I kind of just, see that's spraying too much. It's not misting. So here, let's see. You're not going to be able to see it, but I just want to mist in the air and I'm just going to do that. Donc, j'ai fait un petit mist, puis j'ai fait comme ça dans l'air avec ma projet. Donc, si j'ai hésitant, si je trouve que peut-être il n'est pas assez set, OK? À ce temps-là, je peux ajouter juste une touche d'eau pour faire le changement. And here it is on the black, OK? So you can see how great those powders are. So even if you put a paste down, vous avez mis une pâte, tu le couvres avec le gesso noir, puis après, tu mets juste la couleur, il va être incroyable. I wish I had something here like that I could show you. I don't at the moment. But just to give you the idea, ça c'est les couleurs sur noir. Il vient, je pense, en une trentaine de couleurs, je pense, mais en kit de 5. So these I'm going to order in instead of individual jars. I'm going to get them in the 5 packs just because it's going to be easier for them shipping. And so as you see, you can do it as paint. You can use it as a powder, and there's many more uses. Mais je veux juste vous montrer vite pour qu'on prenne la décision, oui, on a besoin de ça à Scrapbook Central, ou non, c'est pas quelque chose qu'on a besoin. So you see where I had some pink left, I'm making purple by mixing the pink and the blue. So you know me, je vais prendre une étiquette, puis je vais juste aller chercher cette beau mica. So I can't just leave that mica there, so I have to go pick it up and just do whatever. Okay? Donc c'est ça. Je vais laisser ça sécher. So that is the mica powders. They're called Luscious. Sont vraiment brillants. Okay? But they're not glitter. C'est pas des paillettes. It's very lustrous. C'est lustré. Okay? So you can see that. Donc ça, comme j'ai dit, tu peux le teinter, vos pâtes, vous pouvez teinter paper clay, votre resin, tu peux le mettre ça dans le resin, tout ça, incroyable. Now that we've looked at that, let's look at their paints. Ils ont 3 sortes de peintures. Ceux-là ici, je pense, sont tous leurs translucents. Mais ils l'ont translucent, ils l'ont métallique, puis je pense opaque. Okay, so they have 3 different kinds. Again, they'll come in packages. I'm just looking where this package opens. And they're in these cute little jars. All right. And now I haven't watched their video for my class, so I don't know what they wanted me to do with those tags I just used. But I'm sure this is what opens the paint. So again, you have to have lots of strength to open this, and it's not going to open. Jay, can you come open this? It doesn't want to open for me. Oh, see, just asking Jay, it started to behave. Donc, on va voir leur pot de peinture. Check la couleur. I hope you can see how beautiful that color looks in here. Donc, si on veut faire quelque chose avec l'océan, this would be gorgeous. So I'm going to take our little snowman again, notre petit bonhomme de neige, and I'm going to take some of this beautiful blue here, and I'm going to do his scarf. So I'm picking up a little bit of the paint, and we're going to put it on his scarf. Mais comme tu vas le voir, sont translucents ces peintures-là. Ça dit qu'on peut le voir, qu'est-ce qu'il y a en dessous. So that means you're still going to be able to see what's underneath when you're using a translucent paint. Okay? Donc, on peut le voir, même si je mets sur mon balai, if I put it on the straw of my broom, you see how you can still see all those the beautiful definition of the broom. So that's what it is when you have a translucent paint. Quand ton peinture est translucent. All right, so you can still cover it, but see all the detail of your stamp. C'est triste qui nous a envoyé 3 translucents et pas une de chaque modèle. J'aimerais bien avoir une métallique, mais ça a l'air que I got what I got. This one is called Carrot Gold. I'm going to open it to see if there's any doré dedans, but I don't think so. Okay, again, do I just have to call Jay and then it's going to work? Jeez. Il veut vraiment qu'on n'ouvre pas ces pots-là. I guess it's for shipping, right? Parce qu'on veut pas que ça ouvre pendant le shipping. So here, look how nice and thick that is. Je vais nettoyer mon petit pinceau. Just going to clean off my little brush so we don't have any blue. And I'm going to pick up just a little bit of this color. Et c'est triste que j'ai déjà fait le petit nez. So I'm going to do the brush, the handle. Mais encore, même que ça a l'air comme une couleur très foncée, il est vraiment, vraiment translucent. And again, I'm not trying to stay in the lines, so I'm just trying to spread the color to see if there's a shimmer. Donc, c'est pas une couleur flat. Donc, c'est pas compliqué. Oh, c'est ça. Il y a une peinture mat. Il y a une peinture translucent. Puis, il y a une peinture métallique. Donc, je vais avoir quelques kits de chacune de ces peintures. OK? So, if you want to get more familiar with their colors, si vous voulez voir leurs couleurs, vous pouvez aller aussi sur le site de Indigo Blue. Je vais vous montrer leur nom. Where did I just put that? Voilà. Donc, ça, c'est le nom de la compagnie. Indigo Blue. OK? Indigo Blue. Comme un mot, mais pas de E à la fin de blue. Tu peux aller sur leur site et tu vas voir leurs étampes puis tout ça. So, you'll see their stamps. You'll see... they have a few stencils. You'll see their paint colors, their mica colors. So again, a very, very nice color. It's kind of carotte avec un teinte de rouge. Okay? So very, very pretty. And let's see about blending paints. Donc, je vais sortir le jaune maintenant, puis on va voir le blending des couleurs un petit peu. So let's see how one color goes on top of the other, even in the translucents. I can't really see if you guys have... Look how easy that was, because I wasn't thinking about it. Voilà. Donc maintenant, on a cette beau jaune-là. So again, I'm going to clean off my brush. Je vais nettoyer mon petit pinceau. Je vais aller chercher juste un peu de le jaune. Puis on va voir. Oh, what a luscious color. Mais si je veux les blender un petit peu ensemble, comme ça, on n'a pas une ligne où une couleur a commencé puis une est finie. So that way you don't have where one color finished and one just started. So it really gives you a very, very nice look. Look at that. So I am liking these paints. Comme j'ai dit, c'est vraiment beau quand ils sont translucents. Comme ça, on peut garder tout notre art en dessus, même si on a tout étampé en premier, puis tout ça. So, beautiful, beautiful colors. I saw some of their colors. They're really nice. Cette jaune-là est très riche. Ça s'appelle Daffodil. Okay, so this is Daffodil Yellow. And it is a beautiful color. I'm going to put a bit of yellow out here. And then I'm going to take the blue. And I'm going to put a little bit of the blue out. And we're going to see how those mix. Okay. Donc, je nettoie mon pinceau encore. Parce que je ne veux pas mettre de jaune dans mon beau bleu. because that's just too nice to mix. So now, if I mix my yellow and my blue, color theory tells us we'll have a green. Donc, le théorie de couleur, ça nous dit qu'on va avoir un vert. Mais comme tu vois, ça va rester translucent. Okay? So I'm now going to color it. Oh, look at that nice green. Donc, si vous avez une base de peinture primaire, tu peux mélanger tes couleurs pour arriver à des autres couleurs. So you can always mix your colors and come up with another color when you have your base of primary colors. Voila. Look how nice that is. So I will say that I do like these paints. I think that a little bit goes a long way. Donc, il ne faut pas utiliser trop par chaque moment. And I really, I'm really liking that. And I wonder si on ajoute de l'eau, si on peut aussi faire un spatter avec ces peintures-là. So, not that green is a nice color to spatter. Okay. Mais si j'ajoute un peu d'eau. And for those of you who always ask me for spatter brushes, pour ceux qui veulent toujours les pinceaux qui fait le spatter, moi je suggère toujours juste de mettre assez de l'eau dans ton peinture, puis utilise un pinceau. C'est assez facile. Il ne faut pas avoir un million d'outils. Okay? And then just tap. Donc, tu fais comme tap, tap, tap. I hope you can see that. Et voilà. So, of course, green in the background isn't the best thing. C'est pas la meilleure couleur pour faire un spatter, mais juste pour vous montrer que oui, vous pouvez contrôler le montant de spatter que tu fais juste en faisant avec un pinceau. Okay? So, never forget that. Because so many times people come in and want specific spatter brushes, and they say, well, what do you use? I use what I have. Même un vieux brosse à dents, il va aller marcher aussi. So it depends how big you want your spatter as to how much you put on. All right, guys. Well, I'd be interested to know what you thought of the powders and the paint, juste avec les petites techniques que je t'ai montrées. J'aimerais bien savoir qu'est-ce que tu penses de ces peintures puis ces mica. They do go on really smooth. They're supposedly a very high quality paint. Elle m'avait dit que c'est une très bonne qualité de peinture. Il les fait eux-mêmes en UK. And so I'm very excited to get this line in. Je passe ma commande, je pense, demain. Donc, si ce soir, vous voulez aller regarder leur couleur de peinture, leur kit de peinture ou même leurs étampes, vous pouvez me envoyer vos besoins ou vos souhaits et je peux ajouter à ma commande demain. So, tomorrow, I'm going to be placing an order with them. And if you want to go onto their website tonight, do a little, I know, homework, but if you come across some stamps you'd like or certain paint kits, regarde les vidéos de la dame, elle est tellement fine, puis elle a beaucoup de talent. So you definitely can send me your wish list. Je suggère de l'envoyer à S comme scrapbook, C comme centrale, Special Orders avec un S à la fin à commercial@gmail.com. I ordered them, Marie, sont pas encore arrivés. Mais oui, j'ai commandé une vingtaine, Maries. So look how nice this is. I was just kind of doodling with the paint while we were talking. And look how nice j'ai ajouté de l'eau. Puis maintenant, le foulard était intense. Puis ça, c'est beaucoup plus pâle. So now I have a green snowman. So we'll say that my snowman got slimed. Okay? So somebody slimed my snowman. Mean people. Mon petit pauvre bonhomme de neige, quelqu'un a mis le slime dessus. Mais c'est correct. Parce que lui est tellement contente d'être avec nous. So he's really happy to be with us, so he doesn't mind a little bit of slime. He told me so himself. All right, guys. Donc, Jay a déjà, je pense, mis toute la Lavinia sur le site. Donc, c'est prêt à magasiner. Même le précommande pour le calendrier d'Advent. Donc, ça, il l'a aussi. Et comme je dis, en prendre les précommandes jusqu'au temps qu'il ne restait plus. Mais j'ai commandé, je pense, 80 au moins. So, you still have time. All right? Donc, merci tout le monde. On va être de retour demain à 4 heures. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock. See you then. Bye. Je t'aime tous. Love you all. Bye. He got the Grinch virus. That's true too. He got Grinched. All right, guys. Have a good night.